I want to talk about showing love toward others because it's something we really need to focus on in the churches, especially to be a light to the world, to care about others. I would highly suggest reading Five Love Languages. I believe it's written by Gary Chapman. And he's done several versions of Five Love Languages for singles, for couples, for the original, for teens, and different things. But for some, it's just they just need an encouraging words. If their love language is words of affirmation, they need that encouragement of, hey, you look nice today, or you're doing a good job, keep it up. Recognizing people when they're doing something right. Or gifts. Some people need little things, and it doesn't have to be expensive. But just they will appreciate just that you thought of them for some little gift. For some people, that's a big thing. Acts of service. One of the things that some churches are doing, and I think we need to do more of, is helping widows and orphans and people that can't do their house maintenance and stuff like that, to have like Carpenters for Christ or Workmen for Christ. There was an actual organization, and I'd have to look it up. But, where you organize in the churches to be able to help the widows and the orphans and those sorts of things. Kind of like the way they gave food or money or whatever to some of the widows and orphans as part of what happened with the temple service or the synagogues at the time. Not forgetting about those people. And then there's acts of service. Then there's physical touch. Sometimes just a physical touch can be really important to people. Maybe a hug, maybe not. I know a lot of people don't like to hug these days, and I get it. The world we live in. But physical touch can be really special to some. But be careful, that will also backfire with others. If touch is not something that they want, it will backfire. And you have the last one of quality time. Spend time with someone. Go to a nursing home and spend time with some of those people. I worked in a nursing home for 1.5 years and never saw some of the families ever come to. Most of the families never came to see their family members. I mean, there were beautiful things, though, too, where people that had been married for 50 plus years, where the spouse that was still able was there by their loved one's side every day, or almost every day. But just be there for people sometimes. Be there, get a shoulder to cry on when they're struggling or when something's going on. Be someone that they can trust, not to not gossip about their situation, but be there. That can help people. And realize too that some people are very wounded, and like if you cut yourself on a paper cut, or cutting while you're cooking or something like that, or if you work in carpentry or construction industry, you always get bumps and bruises and cuts, and it happens in the course of it. But those things don't heal overnight, and people are the same way. They need their love tank filled, and sometimes that takes time, and sometimes you will not see reciprocation, but it takes us being connected with God through Christ to be able to reach those people. We have to have a certain amount of love in our tank, so to speak, to care for others without expecting they will return it. And little by little, just being there sometimes for people can be very helpful. Little by little that you show love, and that it's not with strings attached, that's where people will start to see, and they will start to open up. And some people will be slow to come around because they're introverts. It happens. There are those people out there. But just hopefully some things to consider. And I would leave you with one of that was the motto for the nursing home I worked at. In Christ's love, everyone is someone. And we need to really start to realize that and take that to heart. In Christ's love, everyone is someone. Think about that. Shalom, shalom.